Bila seni Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. This is the Let Loop podcast. I have my two guests with me. This is Dr. Jason Leong, coming all the way from wherever he's from. Now we don't know where. He's a globetrotter. He travels around the world, and he most of the time spends his time in hotel rooms alone and sad. But today I've taken him out of that into the studio so he can have some human interaction. And then because the fans, the fans are not connected to him. The fans, they just see him as this entity that speaks on their that talks about them and culture. So, oh wow, I know he knows about gambling and WhatsApp, but they don't know him like that. You know, they I mean, he's a hilarious guy. He's hilarious, but do we have an emotional connection to him? We don't know.
I think the listeners should know that today is the first time in my whole career where the podcast guest arrives before the podcast host.
He's adapting to local culture.
That's right. The host is not there when the guest comes.
Listen, the host has set up. It's kind of like, it's aura, bro. You gotta arrive late. No, that's not what I'm doing. I really arrived late because of traffic. And also, SHAMAINE OTHMAN is here.
Hey, I'm Professor Madia. Prof Madia, SHAMAINE OTHMAN.
Okay. Hari ni untuk berbuat pasal. We're here to talk about the psychology of touring comedians.
In bedrooms,
male comedians in bedrooms. And why we do what we do, right? Why we do what we do.
You threw him off because you used the word Madia. Dia tak faham maksud Madia tu.
I pun tak tahu Madia tu apa.
I thought that was a name. I thought Madia was a name.
Lord Jesus. Madia means emeritus.
Oh.
Professor emeritus. Like learned.
Emeritus is like the Arab fellas, is it?
That's Emirates.
Emirati tu. Itu Emirati. Sama lah macam like the same, in the same vein lah, right?
I think so.
What is an Emirati could be an emeritus, right?
No.
So Madia is the Malay version of
emeritus.
Emeritus, yes. Okay. Yes. Have you ever thought of being a doctor?
I mean, I've studied a lot of PhDs. But no one's given me a doctor title yet lah.
No one. I've done penetrative research.
Yeah.
I've done a lot of deep dives and
still no doctor.
Penetrative research and stuff.
No
I'm so glad I came out of the hotel room from this lah.
A hotel room?
Yeah, you just said
it's a hotel room. Yeah. Sorry, hotel room. Yes. We don't want to tell them that you own multiple properties from the ticket sales that you have amassed globally. We don't want to tell people the amount of wealth that you have achieved from telling them to buy tickets.
Right, because now I'm a tax resident in Australia, so they tax worldwide income. It's very high.
It's very high. So I have to say on the record that he's not doing very well.
Yeah.
As a comic, you're not doing very well. It's really struggling. It's struggling. People don't know the pains of driving a Tesla. People have no idea.
The judging looks, right?
Yeah.
By the way, it's funny because you think Tesla is like a status symbol. It's not. It's a compact economy car. It's not a flex. It's not a BMW. You know what I mean?
Wait. Sorry. I need to put a timer. I didn't put a timer on this. Sorry. I need to put a timer to make sure that we don't talk for too long. But you're saying it's a status car. But at the same time also, it's like I drove it. Okay, so when I drove your Tesla, I couldn't go back to normal cars anymore because
it's like business class.
Not really. You know how when Teslas first came out, we all thought like, wow, Tesla is like a status symbol for you to drive a Tesla. It's so cool because that was before Elon Musk did this, and then Elon Musk did this, but funnily enough, the stocks went up. And did it?
Went up after?
I don't know.
I think it was hovering, but now EVs are back in vogue because the gas prices have gone up.
Yeah.
But go on. So
I thought it was style lah. I thought it was like, wow, man, if you drive a Tesla, man, you're a cool guy. But now it's slowly turning to be an uncle car lah. Because
is it?
Because
midlife crisis car.
No, midlife crisis is like Porsche. Porsche, all these like sports car. This becomes because it's so convenient and you don't really have to do a lot of things. You don't really have to be responsible for your car. You can just walk away from your car and it will turn itself off. So he has a Tesla now, which I don't know why. He has a lot of money.
Yeah.
Sorry. Allegedly, no money. So that's why I guess
No, because Fuzz was staying with me in Perth for a while, and then he drove my car. So I mean, the Tesla is very convenient lah, because like a lot of things you don't think about. For example, if you drive a normal analog car, right? So you park your car. You park your car. Pull out the handbrake. Turn off the lights. Turn off the engine. Remove seatbelt. Open door. Right? Open your door.
You have to struggle to remember those things, by the way.
Right? But when you drive a Tesla, you press the door open button.
Everything.
It goes to handbrake. It goes to turn off engine, turn off lights, everything. So it's very convenient.
No wonder men like Elon Musk.
Yeah, it's very fast. and also, a lot of women drive EVs, okay?
I don't know. Elon Musk is the first trillionaire. He's just became a trillionaire. What is left? What do you have to do with all that money? Kan?
Yeah, I think it's insane. He has $1 million.
Yeah. What does that do to your Chinese brain? Like knowing that someone has $1 trillion.
Okay, so here's the thing. Chinese people go, okay, he has $1 trillion, so let's work hard to make a bit of it lah. There's a lot of money on the table, so let's get some lah.
Let's get a piece of the pie.
Whatever lah.
Of the Elon pie.
It's possible to be a trillionaire, so okay lah. Let's work hard to be. If I can become 1% of a billionaire, that's a lot. Of a billionaire.
Yeah.
Right?
So that's a lot.
But Fuzz brings up my Tesla because he drove my Tesla in Perth, right? And check this out. So about 3 weeks after he drove my car, I received a mail from the Department of Transport.
Right.
Oh boy.
And this motherfucker was speeding.
Yeah.
And then driving while using the phone.
I denied all allegations, by the way. I denied all allegations.
Racist.
I denied. I was like, where's the proof? Where is the proof?
Okay. Then the proof is they have cameras in WA.
Oh my God.
So there's a photo of him.
Pull it up on the phone.
Let me see.
Pull it up on the phone. So he texts me, he was like, Dato. He said, he says, Dato, sorry to disturb you, but you have just received a fine while driving my car. I said, you were using my phone. I said, nonsense. Why would I do such a thing? Why would I do such? Yeah, why would I do such a thing?
Yeah.
I am a responsible driver. Why would I do such a thing? And then he sends the photo, and this is the look at this shit. Look at this shit.
Cut to.
Babi kantoi sial, kantoi gila tu. Kantoi gila tu. I gotta send that to you guys so that you guys can put.
And the funny thing is, actually, he was not driving my car. He was also driving my wife's car, right? Carmela's car. And so when the camera captures the license plate, so they give the demerit points to Carmela.
Oh.
Right? So there was a total of
Poor Indian lady, you know.
10 demerit points. If you have 12, you license suspended.
Oh shit.
So luckily they know the DOT.
How many demerit points?
12.
No, I said like, how many?
9, I think.
I can have 9?
Yeah.
9?
Yeah.
Look, this doesn't look like a Comela.
No. So you can, they give her the demerit points, but then you can dispute. They can say, look, this wasn't me.
Right.
This is another person. Then, so now they take off the demerits and give it to. But he doesn't have a driver license, so he has to pay the fine.
Right.
Yeah. I don't have an Australian driving license, but
Right.
But then funny, the face kanto is damn funny.
the face got because look at how serious my face was. Look at how serious my face was.
No, he was driving very fast because he was late somewhere. So just like today.
How do you know?
No, I
Did you
just.
see like in America that lady who got stopped for like using her phone, where the cop thought she was using her phone?
Oh,
On her right hand.
On her right hand. And it turns out
Yes.
She doesn't have a right hand.
Yes.
Yeah. So,
She was like, no, can't do it. No, ma'am, I'm pretty sure I saw it on the right hand. I was like, oh, no, I don't know. Oh, this is a hand of God.
No, when she kena the thing, she actually asked the cop, because she was recording already.
Yeah,
then she asked the cop, so you're saying I was holding my phone
With
in my right hand. Because
yeah.
yes, I saw you holding. Okay. Then she took it, nicely go to court.
but crazy man, American cops.
Have you like, you don't drive anymore in
I don't drive
KL?
anymore. I
In
sold my
KL,
car
do
right
you miss it?
before COVID.
I noticed this in Malaysia. Whenever I see a roadblock, right, I'm like, man, I almost like, man, something could happen. Like I could be stopped for something and then I have to go through an ordeal, you know. But like, funnily enough, I've never been stopped because my car has Bismillahirrahmanirrahim at the back.
Right.
Of the
Yeah,
car,
yeah.
right. And then I have a songkok in the front dash.
Yeah.
And also, I think my face, like I'm a bit tak ada Syamin, I'm a bit like concerned. Have I now like turned into like I was like maybe my face was like a rempit face. Now am I an uncle face? Like has this face turned into an uncle face? Because like he's looking at me, he goes, yeah, good. Yes.
Always lepas lah.
Yeah, I mean like check lah a bit.
Right,
You know
right,
what I mean?
right,
I could be up to no good.
Yeah, yeah.
When I first met you, you still had hair and we were always wearing a heavy metal band t-shirt.
Yes.
So that time, yes, I would say you did look rempit. But nowadays, you shave your head bald, you groom a bit, you wear some nice shirts. You look, you look
Affluent.
You look very bougie lah.
Bougie lah, Monkiara.
Monkiara uncle lah.
Am I a Monkiara uncle?
But you can also pass off as like you're driving daddy's car, you know.
Oh my god.
Yeah, because it's a bright blue SUV.
Oh
so it's
my
a bit hard lah.
goodness. Abi, am I a Monkiara uncle? Do I look like a monk? What? He's
does
19 years old. He's a baby boy.
Oh my
so
God,
yeah,
19.
he's a baby boy.
So
Yeah,
you were
yeah.
born in 2000?
My
Yeah,
God.
yeah. He's my.
Well, I think it's a good thing though. I mean, it shows you're moving up lah.
I think so.
I've seen some of his friends who he used to hang out back in the day.
You know what?
right?
I thought you were gonna say clips, but whatever.
No.
I've seen some of his clips.
I've seen
he
some of
really
his-
has matured over the years.
So recently, 2 years ago, we were after a gig. We were in Bangsa, and we just at a mamak nearby, just having a drink and chatting. This was after 12 midnight.
Yeah.
So and then suddenly 2 of his friends, I won't say who, came up like, hey, Fuzz, then they were like, no, fist bump, blah 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 blah. They come
Can I
in.
describe the friends?
Ah,
The friends.
your
Okay.
friends,
My
ah.
friends. Okay, my friends came. They were a little older.
Yeah.
All right. But they still had they still had a full size like a cap
Cap,
on.
yeah,
They had
yeah,
like
yeah.
baggy shirts. They were very hip hop dressed. And then they looked at me and they were like, yo, Fuzz, what are you doing here? I said, I'm here eating with my friends. We're having some lok. And then he goes like, hey, come on, go upstairs. I said, for what? There's a bunch of models there, man. We're gonna hang out with some models. I'm not gonna lie, a little bit of me was tempted. I'm always tempted, right?
Yeah,
But then I
yeah,
looked at
yeah. A
him.
little bit.
No, I looked at his face and I felt shame.
Yeah.
I felt
Right,
shame.
right. Yeah,
deep in my heart, I felt shame. I said, I can't do this in front
Yeah.
of him. And I went, no, guys, I think you guys go ahead. And then
Then they both left, and I looked at this guy. How old are those guys? And he's like around a bit older than us. I'm like,
Yeah.
why are they behaving like they're 30 years old? Like going clubs or it's midnight, bro.
Go to sleep.
Go to sleep, man.
aren't you tired?
Who the F are you?
Start a family, son. Like, what are you doing?
They go
Put
clubbing.
some children in school. I have a roadblock story
Okay.
that happened recently. You guys know Tony Yusof?
Yes, of course.
Yeah.
Tony Yusof, daddy.
Daddy. So Tony
What?
Yusof sends me and Farah Rani home.
Yes.
The
Okay.
theatre actress.
Yes.
Tony's front seat, passenger, Farah's at the back. So
Yeah.
he's driving us home, and then 2 cops, a motorcycle, come and then
Oh,
stop us.
It's not a roadblock. It's a
No. Yeah.
Oh.
Stop. Okay, so 1 cop at the front, 1 cop at the back. So Tony winds down window. Cop at the front sees Tony. He's abang, berlakon ke?
Kenal lah.
Berlakon apa? And he asked for our IC, we give it. And PR lah. Tony is like, PR with his, yeah, okay, bang, okay. And then at the back, second cop is getting Farah's
Particulars.
details, right?
Yeah,
And Farah's an actor, but she's a qualified lawyer, okay?
Oh no, this is okay.
So, me and Tony at the front like, PR lah, tak ada job. Yelah, okay bang, nanti terjumpa. Okay, gives our ICs back. Farah Rani at the back. Jadi tuan, apa kesalahan kami?
We can go.
Jadi tuan nak periksa apa ni? Ya? Tony dah like, yeah, PR, right?
We're gonna go. Let's go. What are you doing?
And then second cops like, tak ada, manalah tahu ada dadah ke, mabuk ke.
Kita kena check.
Kita kena check.
Kita kena check.
And we're like, dude, what the hell, man? And then it's okay, selamat malam, right? We leave and Tony and I were like, fuck! What the hell? It's like, no guys, the cops, they can't do that, you know? They can't, they can't abuse their power. Tony and I, yes, they can! And then Farah's like, don't worry guys, I'm a lawyer. Tony is a celebrity, Farah. That situation.
Supersedes lawyer.
Yeah.
It supersedes lawyer.
Yeah. Then I was like, Farah, you tak payah justice sangat, you know. I said, life is not an instant cafe theatre play, okay?
So glad you saved that story for this. I'm so glad. Clip this.
Then I was like, I I don't know if I can be friends with you, Farah. You might lead
You're
me to my
dangerous.
downfall.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah. But the timing of it, you know. Okay, kasih bang. Okay. Bagi IC balik.
Jadi
Tuan, apa kesalahan kami?
That is so funny.
Jadi tu.
That is
Apa
really-
kesalahan kami?
Oh my god, kebenaran kita mesti menegakkan
Ya,
kebenaran.
ya.
No,
No.
tak payah. Tak payah.
Kami nak balik.
Kami nak balik.
Kalau kita nak tegakkan kebenaran, lambat dia balik. Pukul berapa nak balik kalau nak tegakkan kebenaran? Sial.
Yeah.
Bodoh lah. I don't know if you remember this. There was one time, so Jason was on the phone with me, and then you were on the phone with me, and I asked him. This is a very, very. I don't think you remember this.
Okay.
But I sometimes will call Jason and just
Yeah.
ask him random questions,
Okay.
just for fun, right? So I told Jason, I said, I called Jason. Hey, Jason, it's about 300 kilometers from Singapore to KL, right?
Yeah.
And then I goes like, okay, so if I travel by plane, right? How fast does the plane need to go for me to arrive in KL in 1 second? so then he's like, what? But dia layan. So he's like, 24, carry the power. Lepas tu, dia kena stop dengan polis. Dia kena stop. Kan? Dia kena stop.
Yeah.
Cakap, macam mana, berbual phone. Okay lah, saman lah saya. Saman.
Saman.
And then after that, the cop was like, tak payah. Later he said, want to saman? Tak payah.
yeah,
And then he continued doing the calculations and gave me the answer. Yeah.
What's the answer?
I can't
Can't remember.
Okay, so I remember this vividly because he opens the question like this.
Yeah.
So Jason, it's a math question, right? So the distance between Malaysia and Singapore is 3,000 kilometers, right? That's how I remember. The distance is 3,000 kilometers.
Yeah.
How? No, it's not, Fuzz. It's not lah.
The plane travel, the speed of the plane, right? Okay, whatever. 300.
3,000 is very bad lah, very bad.
Very bad, yeah.
But I remember also we have a friend named Rishi Budrani. Shout out to Rishi. He once asked me, unironically,
Yeah.
he had a gig in Kota Kinabalu.
Yeah.
Okay, and he asked me on the phone, hey, so Jason, how much would it cost if I were to hire a car to drive me from KL to Kota Kinabalu?
Kau nak kena hire duck tours kot. Kau kena hire duck tours.
I think Rishi would be quite expensive lah. To
But
drive.
you can try. Let me know how it goes.
Bodoh lah.
These people, the Singaporeans don't know about Malaysia lah.
No, now I do though. I've been here a year. Now I do. Like sometimes I told him this, when I hire a driver, my voice changes. Yeah. I have a datuk voice. now,
Yeah.
As opposed to, and not like that. Asal dah. Hari ni sibuk ke? Hari ni sibuk lah.
No, this Dato is more like Dato connections. Then there's the military type of Dato.
Military datuk macam.
The military type of Dato has a bit of like British. This one sound like connection kind of Dato.
Okay.
So you know who he has been hanging out with.
Yeah.
Oh,
Dato
this
by association.
wow. So the old school datuk has like a British twang to the voice. Oh, okay.
And also, would you say an old school Dato also can speak like really
Very
Anglo-British?
distinguished.
Yeah. It's definitely this is a pressing subject.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
That's nice. I think a couple of our comedians.
One
comedian.
One.
I was about to say. I saw one of our comedians sound like
Sounds
a distinguished colonial datuk.
Sulaiman.
Sulaiman.
Sulaiman. Okay, you and I were talking about the same.
yeah,
we were thinking about the
Sulaiman.
same. Sulaiman.
Okay.
I went to his kid got married, and this is the first time I ever went to like a Malay wedding yang macam like they properly stuck to tradition, but they are now affluent. So I didn't know the concept of felda in this country. I didn't know felda was like land that were leased, to the Bumiputras for them to farm, and then they take a percentage. And once the Malays or the people who own the land amass certain amount of wealth, they can buy the land. So now they are landowners.
Yeah.
So these are all like people from that felda program, and it was very interesting to see, bro. It was very interesting to see because like they were still very Melayu, but this is now like affluent.
Interesting.
Melayu with affluence, and I can tell.
Hermes. Mastiche.
Mastiche.
So
Apa
these
tu?
are all like terms by like TV stations for like the Malay audiences.
Ooh.
So there's Malay mass, which is mass.
Okay.
Tell us about
And
that.
then
yes.
there's mass.
Urban.
Tapi mass.
Okay.
And then there's mastiche. They're mass, but they are aware of prestigious brands.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow. So when you
yeah.
write for different, when you write for these different, do you change your tone of writing?
Definitely, yeah. So like mastiche, you know you write it. The language might be very mass, but you can put all these like modern, like sort of like foreign sort of brands, and they understand. It's not so foreign for them.
Have you written a swamiku something or a istriku something?
No, I want to though.
You do?
But I want to do like period like telemovie macam Suamiku Hitler or
Oh wow,
like,
hey, hold up.
or like
Hold up, what?
Suamiku Gandhi like,
Suamiku Gandhi?
or
Suamiku
something
Gandhi.
lah, have
Tak nak
fun
makan.
like
Dia
that
tak
lah.
nak.
Fantasy and time travelling.
Fantasy and
Suamiku
time
Gandhi. Puasa. Setahun dia puasa.
Yeah. Have fun a bit lah. Yeah, because they all done all the Suamiku Ustaz, Suamiku Cikgu, right? We
Suamiku
go, like,
Hitler is
historical lah.
Suamiku Hitler is crazy. Like she wakes up at one day in a parallel universe,
Yeah.
to see her husband go, that's nine, that's tak.
Yeah.
Mina Brown.
Suamiku Hitler starring Gwyneth Paltrow. I don't know. Yeah.
Mina Brown is crazy. Mina Brown.
No, speaking of writing stories, right? I did recently came to this conclusion. So nowadays, elections are heating up again.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, here?
Yeah, Malaysia. Yeah.
It's coming soon?
So we have state election and general election might be called early. So I'm trying to explain to my Singaporean friends what's been going on, lah. You know,
Yeah.
and Malaysian
You
politics
say
is
shit
very. But you don't understand. No, I always tell you also, lah, right?
Oh, yeah.
So I explained to my Singaporean friends Malaysian politics, right? And what I realized that whenever I explain Malaysian politics to Singaporeans, right, it's like I'm telling a story that is combining Star Wars with Lord of the Rings and Game of Thrones. So it's
With
so like
Dune.
With a bit of
Dune,
Dynasty.
Yeah.
Oh, Dynasty,
Yeah.
the king is upset and then
Yeah,
this
yeah.
old man came back and then
Yeah,
got the
yeah,
ring
yeah,
and then
yeah,
suddenly
yeah.
someone
Yeah.
got stolen
Yeah.
and then revolt, whatever.
And then another group of people say, this is the chosen one.
No, this is the chosen one.
this is-
So interesting. Then when Singaporeans tell me their politics, it's like, one fine day,
Yeah.
things are going well. The end.
No, it's like this. No, this is what Singapore politics is like. It's things are going well, but we can always be better, huh?
Yeah.
This is like macam Chinese parenting, you know, like those kind of Asian parenting. I know you are A student, but we can always strive to achieve more. Okay?
Yeah.
So what can we fix here? What can we fix? Dia macam
By next semester, you should be teaching the students.
Yeah.
kan?
And then-
Wow.
And then
Trauma.
that's the only storyline. It's just very linear
We
one.
always joke about, you know, Melissa Goh, the
Melissa
CNA
Goh. Yes.
Malaysian correspondent.
Yes.
Dia
Yeah,
macam, because she's always covering Malaysian news kan. Dia mesti masuk CNA office kat Singapore like, I'm covering like real news, guys. What are you covering? What? MP go to HDB, install button for old people, is it? Like, that's not news, man. Malaysia has
Malaysia, the
news.
whole country is on fire.
I feel like I gotta defend this somehow, but like I got nothing to defend. It's going good.
Yeah.
And then, no. We both really like to watch Melissa
Melissa
Goh,
Goh,
right? Because
yeah.
when she's covering, we see her on Twitter. She's like posting clips of, okay, now I'm talking to the Prime Minister, whatever.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
So we see her face, like she's lighting up, with how happy she is to be
Things are about to
in
go
the
down.
middle,
Yeah,
because things happen in Malaysian
Yeah.
politics, right? And but she also sometimes get into trouble because once she tweeted about Syed Saddiq,
Yeah.
but in her own opinion, but on her official Twitter. Then she kena bambu. She's experiencing Malaysian politics.
No, that's the thing. Malaysian politics has this thing and suddenly ada. You know what I mean?
Tiba-tiba.
Tiba-tiba. Because here, like in Singapore, tak ada and suddenly. Singapore ada therefore tak ada and suddenly. Over here it's like everything was going fine. Tiba-tiba they met up in a hotel.
Tiba-tiba dia cerik-berik.
Tiba-tiba.
Dia cerik-berik.
Singaporeans watching this will think like she's just making a juvenile joke. No, it really happened. There was once upon a time during the pandemic,
yeah.
the Prime Minister's office released a statement. The Prime Minister cannot attend because he got diarrhea. The word diarrhea is in DIAREA in the Malay.
Did he use diarrhea or cerik-berik?
D-I-A-R-E-A. Beliau ada diarrhea.
Diarrhea.
Yeah, yeah.
Suddenly diarrhea.
It is what it is, bro. I can't get out of the toilet. I need to shit. Like I can't attend court. I'm sorry, man.
We got a bit of a showbiz quality to our politics.
We do.
It gets exciting, but at the same time also I think it's exciting enough, but dia tak level macam
America?
Tak level. I would say the closest is tak level macam Indonesia lah. I think it hasn't gotten. Hopefully it doesn't get there, but it hasn't really.
What do you mean? Like the level of carnage?
Carnage. The level of chaos. Yeah. But we're also a lot smaller than them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's a lot lesser to unite. There's only 3 races to unite, and one race just don't know how to be grateful. That's the. If only they were grateful, that they have arrived and we let them come here. That we let them come. No, I said I've changed. I used to be a Singaporean that goes like, hey, macam, what is all this, guys? Let's all live together. Yeah. But now, since I've lived here for a year, I'm like, yeah lah, we give you a lot.
I was in the Riau Islands earlier this year.
Ooh, tell us about that.
Kesultanan Melayu Riau, right? And then I went to Pulau Penyengat. And then you learn about, I guess I've just been ignorant about it, and then you learn about how the colonization, and then they bring the Chinese, and even in Malay, they bring the Indians as well, and then this is might be scandalous.
No.
Okay, but edit out.
You can edit out. Yes.
But I was like, when you learn and you read, and you're like, actually, this Ketuanan Melayu, I get it.
Wow. I'm outnumbered here, man.
I get it, but I think we need to move on from it. I faham.
We had a heyday, you know what I mean, and then life moved forward. I guess so. Yeah.
I have no comment. I'm perfectly happy.
Here's where Jason's comment is. Perth sky is really blue. Yeah. Perth sky.
That's his comment.
It's really blue. My Tesla cost red color cost 30,000 Aussie dollars.
It's more like 70 lah.
70? Yeah. Did you buy it off Facebook Market?
No, I bought it with because at that time I didn't have my PR yet, so it was I had to buy it with cash lah.
Oh,
yeah.
Cold hard cash. $70,000 in cash.
Yeah.
Shamin, think about that. $70,000 in cash. He took out the kan.
But it saves a lot of money because electricity, I don't have to pump petrol and guys are high. That's my life now.
They can close the Strait of Hormuz.
Yes.
Right.
Wow. Yeah. He's actually happy about that. He's taunting people that have to pay. He's going online laughing at people who have to pay petrol prices.
Yeah, for some reason they're not happy.
Yeah. For some reason, tickets a bit slow this year.
Am I pissing people off?
Yeah, people are not happy. But speaking of people not happy, right? So when the American Malaysian girl.
Oh, the roti canai.
Yeah. So I think when I made fun of the thing, I didn't bash. I just bashed what happened, and surprisingly, a lot of people were on my side because I said now I'm patriotic, but also a lot of people really upset that I'm making fun of her. Which I'm not. Again, even my most patriotic video, right?
Yeah,
will make people upset.
Jason, look at the demographic of the people that were defending her. All right, were they male, right? And were they Chinese? And were they? Okay, maybe Chinese is not some. Maybe it's out of question. But were they male? And were they between 30 to 45? Because if they were, then they were just being white knights of defending. A nice, cute American Chinese girl. That just it's the food of my father. It's the food of my father. My father made this. That's why we roll it like this, bro. Tak pakai tangan je. It's. Also, maybe what she's making is kanai.
Maybe, right?
It's kanai.
My version is kanai.
Yeah.
Can I eat it or not?
No, but I just maybe the hollowness of the story maybe that it got to me because she says it's very meaningful to her. Then her father makes it for her every day. Now I don't know whether she meant the roti canai the father made her for her every day or the curry. But even then, it feels like. Which Malaysian Chinese uncle is going to make roti canai for you every day? And surely if someone made something for you every day or whatever, you would pronounce it correctly,
right?
If it means so much to you.
True. Yeah.
But maybe she was like code switching. Dia macam Mak Saleh ni mesti tak tahu.
Maybe they don't know what
you
Chana. But it's
Kanai,
okay. I mean, they can say Cher. They have Cher in their...
children,
Yeah, they have Arnold Schwarzenegger.
But they need the H.
Yeah.
They need the H. Like when I was studying in Melbourne, we used to go to this Malaysian restaurant. All my white friends, first visit, they call it Kanai. And I'm like, no guys, it's Chanai. So they see immediately they think Kanai.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, it makes sense because all their C words start with K. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like yeah.
C-U-N-T.
Yeah, I know. I was about to say that.
Yeah.
But she was but I think God, bro, because I think because they were immigrants, kan, they travel out. So maybe the father really did make roti canai for her every day because, like, to remember. But have you been to like a Chinese shop that sell roti canai? Like only Chinese sell roti canai. In Singapore, I think around Bukit Merah area, there's one shop. I don't know if it's still around, but it's Chinese fellas, bro. They're selling roti prata. But Chinese fellas selling roti prata, and it's the Chinese curry, the one with like hella santan in there.
Yeah.
It's actually not bad, bro.
Chinese Singaporean or Chinese
Tak tahu
Malaysian?
Tak tahu. Hainanese kot.
Hainanese.
In between the chicken rice, or selling all these things that don't exist in China,
I'm working on a show.
Yay! We're working on a show.
We're working on a show. On a food show. And it's been interesting lah, like researching restaurants and stalls in Singapore because some of them have Malaysian chefs.
I think a lot of them are Malaysian.
And then like the kueh stalls, they get the kueh from JB.
Of course.
So it's just basically a food where we're putting Malaysian and Singaporean dishes competing against each other. So,
but also you're like where's the competition? Are we just competing against ourselves? Because like the what I mean? There's you took from Johor.
Yeah. So we were like, okay, cannot. It has to be like made in Singapore. Yeah. So
there's only one solution. We have to take over Johor, and that's happening already.
It's already happening.
It's already happening. Once the RTS is built, Johor will be called Woodlands North. It'll be called Woodlands North. I think a lot of the people from Woodlands South will then move up. And yeah, we're taking. Now what's that place? The place that used to be Forest City. Now there's like a tech group.
Like tech crypto, and they're like high rocks and like working out in
all this macam
toxic masculinity, right? All these like it's like a toxic masculinity like camp there.
In Forest City.
Yeah, in Forest City. So now all these macam high rocks bros, finance bros, crypto bros, diorang dah tak boleh. They cannot already work in Bali, right? Because now Bali punya their restrictions on visas, got a lot tighter.
Okay.
So now they're like, okay, we don't have a place to go. So they go to Forest City and they have like, I saw some of the programs that they put together, bro. The programs is like macam, I think 1 month is like, it's very expensive. I think 1 month they have to like $3,000 or something that you can get a bed and you can get accommodation, and they have gyms and they have so if you want to like get away from your life, you go there for a month and you get to like learn public speaking, you get to learn about finance. It's like a self-betterment camp.
So single women can go there and turn on their dating app.
I think so.
Crypto bros.
Crypto bros, not my kind.
I think a lot of single women go there to do exactly that. They have to do exactly that. So like they have like high rocks and it's a community. Like
Johor seems happening now, huh?
It is happening, bro. It is happening. So Forest City used to be a dead town, by the way.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, and now it's filled with that.
Oh, that's good, lah.
Yeah,
That's good.
I just saw a guy did like a stand-up comedy course or something there. So
In Forest City.
Forest City.
Who?
Yeah.
Anyone we know?
I think we know that Russian dude. Yeah.
Oh,
he's
organizing a course.
He organized a course for public speaking and stand-up comedy, which is pretty cool because the crowd there would love. It's the kind of crowd where you're like, I feel like you only work there. You know what I mean? Because everybody's so supportive.
But it's predominantly male, kan?
I'm not sure. I see some females there as well, so I'm
Right,
not
okay,
sure.
okay,
You know what?
interesting.
You should do some research.
Kan,
We should.
kita terjah Forest City.
Forest.
But like what's interesting about doing comedy in new places is like, so Fuzz and I, we just came back from Shanghai
Yes.
last week. So I was
Yeah.
doing my show in
Yes.
Shanghai. And it was very interesting to go to the motherland.
Motherland.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
How was that? How's the food there?
Food was great, right? We never had a bad meal in
We
Shanghai,
never
right?
had a bad meal in Shanghai. I love the place because I got to practice my Mandarin. Although they come at you with the Mandarin is very fast. So they go, and I was like, can you slow down? Jason doesn't speak a word of Mandarin. It's amazing to me, especially somebody from Singapore,
It's
to
like
know
rush hour,
a Chinese person.
Nusantara or something.
Exactly.
No, it's worse than that.
No, we have a rush hour relationship. That's for
Yeah,
sure. We
yeah,
have a rush
yeah.
hour
No, but
relationship.
he can speak better Mandarin than
No, which is insane because the most Chinese looking person.
Yeah.
He looks prosperous too. Like he's a prosperous like got what? You know what I mean?
got what.
Like
Yeah,
if he
yeah.
does this, he's like
rice
full on,
belly,
full on, yeah. But then like not a word of Chinese, bro. Not a word. He looks at the auntie and like, can you get me ice? Ice. Learn the word for ice, bro.
Kutuk dia tak in Mandarin with the Chinese?
Of course.
Yeah.
他不会中文，他不会中文，他不会中文，他
But the funny thing is my BM is way better than his lah.
That's I would like to say that's true. That's true. You know, he would tell me some poems by M Nasir. M Nasir punya song lyrics yang aku pun tak tahu.
Yeah,
He'll be like,
yeah,
do you know the
yeah.
meaning first of Hai Kersani mengarililah di kau.
Berterang.
Kersani means river, you know.
Yeah, that what
Menjadi raksa.
mengisi belikat punggungku.
Oh, what does it mean? The water filled the back of your back.
Wow,
The
I
nape
pun
of your
tak
back.
tahu.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So that's
yeah.
what. So Hai Kersani mengalir di kau. The river flow.
Yeah.
Mengisi the water fills the back of your. Yeah, baby. Yeah.
M Nasir
Poetic M.
M Nasir was on it, bro. M Nasir was.
But I really enjoyed Shanghai. It was nice to do because they don't have many English stand-up comedy shows.
Right.
So I went there and the crowd was with me all the way.
Yeah.
I didn't have to change anything and they have to slow it down. They were, I would say half the crowd was mainland Chinese. The other half was Malaysians and Singaporeans working there. So like, I was very happy that there's an audience for me.
Hen hao.
Yeah. But it was you can say it's kind of like homecoming also, you know?
Yeah.
Because when now I know that if anybody tells Jason like balik China, he'll be like, no problem.
No problem.
No problem. Like
But
how
do
am I
you
expected?
know which part of China your family comes from?
So I never asked my mom about, because she's Teochew. So I'm not sure. But I know my dad is Hainanese and therefore comes from the Hainan Island.
Right.
Yeah.
I watched this Malaysian movie called The Waves Will Carry Us.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a
We're doing
Mandarin
research.
film.
Sorry.
And the first 10-15 minutes goes back 100 years ago, like when the Chinese migrants came to Malaya. And it was really nice because I think I've never sort of like visualized how that looks.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
it was nice to see them like from the village in China, in the boat, and then sampai Malaya, and they set up the kampung, then they set up their like tokong for the gods here, right?
Yeah.
But then it sort of like fast forwards to like present day. Not really present day lah. 2015, Masa Bersih was held same time
Dude,
as...
forward. Betul punya forward. What a leap.
Quite a jump cut.
Yeah. So the story talks about like the Chinese in Malaysia, their identity. Some bits were a bit like, a bit on the nose, but I really liked that first 15 minutes, and I think if the director had done a whole film about that, I think
That's enough. That's enough. When you cut to Bersih, like now it's a different plot already. Like
When it goes 2015, then it started like some bits macam...
Oh, it's a bit propaganda lah. A bit.
Yeah.
Oh, right,
It looks like
right.
the Facebook comment section. A bit,
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Yes.
But the actress, she was really good. I was like, wow, she's really good. I've never seen her. Then Google, oh, she's Taiwanese. So because it's a co-pro Malaysia and Taiwan.
Oh,
yeah.
So the premise is 3 children, the father dies, and then when they want to arrange his funeral, they discover the father secretly converted to Islam. So the Jabatan Agama wants to take the body.
The body,
and
yeah.
it happens around. Remember that year Bersih was the same time
Yes,
as
yes,
Merdeka,
yes,
so
yeah.
it happened during that time. So I spoke to like some of my Chinese friends who watched it. I don't know, like did your parents always like tell like grandmother stories? Your grandfather came from China with nothing, and he worked so hard. Because apparently, like some of my Chinese friends, that's what they say. When growing up, they were always told this story.
So
it's a common story. Yeah.
So wait, you were told back then that your grandfather your grandparents had to come here, and they came here with nothing.
Well, no, nothing but came here and work hard and then start but it's true because my father's dad came here and worked for the British, cooked for them, then started his own kopitiam. So he worked hard. And my mother's dad also came here and then started his own kedai runcit.
Yeah.
So they came out from nothing lah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I also
Which
had
is true because when I as a kid go and see, I can see it.
Right.
This is the kedai runcit.
I think a lot of us, I don't know about any other place, but if you're from Malacca or from Singapore, you will hear this story very often. Even though if you're not Chinese, because I've had the stories where they're like, your grandfather came all the way from Medan, to sell textile, and that's why they're in Singapore because Singapore's a port. So I think it's quite common now. But you didn't hear those stories for yourself? No. Yours is like, who your father is?
No, mine is my mom, because my mom's Ceylonese kan, Sri Lankan. Then she gets very offended if
if people call her Indian,
right?
Yeah.
We came as clerks, okay?
Yeah.
Not rubber tappers. So she'll say that.
Whoa.
But that's not a big flex though.
We were working.
We came here as office clerks.
No, we
are pencil pushers, okay? We didn't tap rubber. We were in the desk.
We were in administration, okay? We're not out there in the hot sun getting bitten by malaria.
Shamaine, you come from a long line of proud middle managers.
But my dad just he struggled lah, right? He was the one that struggled. My late grandfather was a tin mine captain. So they managed the tin mine.
So to say your bloodline has always been meant to face a keyboard lah.
Yeah.
Your entire bloodline was always meant to face a keyboard to write. It's in
middle
your
management.
No, because it's you. That's what you do too. You also face a keyboard. Your dad faced a keyboard. And so everybody had to face the keyboard. Oh man,
I was destined to be calculative, right? Because both sides all kopitiam and kedai runcit.
Yeah.
My uncle, the fourth uncle who inherited the kedai runcit, when I visit him during Chinese New Year, he's still doing the sums using the abacus.
Wow.
Do you know how to use the abacus?
We learned in school. But you have to practice it until it becomes second nature.
Right.
That's very fast. And Chinese people say, you use the abacus, you actually get it faster than the calculator.
That's bullshit.
Yeah. But I believe because you take less steps to
Really?
Yeah, but with the abacus you less keystrokes.
On
the abacus, Of course, you want to calculate sin and tan, cosine is harder.
No, but it's just
it's faster. I can believe it's faster because fewer keystrokes.
It's 12 times 12, then it's easier to... Wow. But did you learn it in school?
Sorry, you need 12, you need calculator for 12 times 12.
No. I can do it.
How much?
I can do
How
it.
much
Wait.
How much is 12 times 12?
144.
It took you way too long lah.
Bro. But I had to carry the 2 bro.
How come you don't memorize it?
Because Singapore don't have Along. Remember Along, that math show?
We get it. It's on TV1, bro. You don't know this, Siti Sifir. Siti Sifir. 1 darab 1, 1, 2. Bro, do you know that Siti Sifir always has shades on? Okay, she always has shades on, and the law is because she was reading a teleprompter.
Makes sense.
She didn't have it in her head.
Dia tak tahu pun Sifir kan. Dia baca prompter.
So it was Siti Sifir is gonna teach you. So they sing in song 1 darab 1, 1, 2 darab 2, 4. So the thing is she has to memorize the timetable, but she always has shades on. Allegedly, she never memorized it. It was read off of teleprompter, bro. Come on. But it helped. Along helped. Because we believed Siti Sifir. Yeah.
Oh, we Chinese, we went to school instead.
I mean, we went to school, but TV more fun, ma.
Yeah, TV more fun. No, this is for the budak yang ponteng sekolah. So ponteng
Duduk
sekolah
rumah,
and they
tengok
stay at
TV.
home.
Yeah.
At least they learn something, bro.
I can't believe it took. I mean, I'm still in awe that he took so long to reach to.
Okay.
Times 12. No, he'll edit it now.
Ask me what year Tupac got shot. I know. I mean, all these history questions.
1997.
1997. Yeah. 1997 he got shot.
I always firmly believe that Fuzz is not stupid.
No.
I think he's just uneducated, which is different lah.
Wow,
Different,
wow.
you know what I mean?
What the
Because
wow.
no, there's
Wow.
one time. There's
Wow.
one time.
Macam babi kan?
Macam babi.
Macam babi
Macam
kan? Sial.
There's one time I actually gave him like a math puzzle.
Yeah.
Right? And I gave it to him, right? And he took a normal amount of time. No. To like how other people would have gotten it.
Yeah.
The amount of time, he also got it. He could get it, but towards the final, he almost gave up. And look at Fuzz, you got it. You get it once.
No, he didn't say that. He
Don't
didn't say
believe in yourself.
He didn't say that.
Yeah,
That one he said.
yeah.
He said,
Right.
no, he said like this. He said like this. You can one. You can. No. I said like, no, Jason, I can't. I said, bro,
it's
you
there.
can. You can. It's right there. You can. And then when I did it, he was like a proud father. See, can. See, you
Can
can.
what?
Yeah,
But it's just
yeah.
that, Shamaine, okay, Malay to Malay. It's too much work. You know what I mean? Malay to Malay. It's too much. It's too
Tak,
much
bro.
brain
Kita
power.
seni, bro.
I know.
Kita vibes, bro.
Vibes.
Feeling.
It's like he's asking me. He's
Kita
asking me to
rasa,
figure out the area.
Kita tak boleh rasa, Max. You know, kita jiwa.
Jiwa,
Kita
I know.
rasa. Yeah, we
It's
were
like-
wired differently.
I know. No. Even though I figured it out, I didn't enjoy that process one bit. Like there was not a point where I was like, "Yay, I'm a better person now." I felt like shit afterwards.
You know when people ask me, Shami, why don't you have kids? And I say, it's the economy.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't want my kid to know I don't know maths. Eventually, I have to sit down with my kid, right? And teach them math. Tak apalah.
Where's your history? Can we teach a history book ke seni ke?
I've told these two fools
Fools,
individually and
Yeah.
also together. They need more Chinese friends.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
need
yeah.
more Chinese friends.
That's
Chinese
why-
friends will help you.
Bro, that's why you were here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's why
To-
you
to-
were
to-
here.
to
You're
ground-
my Chinese.
to ground you
no,
guys, you know?
The funny thing is, bro, Abid thinks that I am Chinese. Abid says the way I think is very Chinese.
Actually, you know what? I agree because I feel like inside you there's a very there's a spirit in you that is not okay. I'm not being. There's a spirit in Fuzz that is not very Malay. You know, there's a spirit in him that he wants to be a kiasu Chinese.
Lee Kuan Yew
But he's
spirit.
yeah. But yeah,
Sakit
But
je.
he's- but
Sakit ni.
this Lee Kuan Yew-esque spirit
Yeah.
is trapped in this
Malaysian.
Melayu body.
Yeah.
There's all the vibes and all the seni is enveloping this kiasu.
Kiasuness, right? Yeah.
If he wants to be competitive, he can one. You know.
No, actually, inside is competitive. But by the time it gets out, tak payahlah.
Let loose.
like if you ask me deep inside in my brain what I think, I want to strive and achieve. But the moment it gets to the effort point, aku dah macam, actually kita ni hidup sekali je. You know what I mean? We only live once. How much money do I need?
Yeah.
You know?
But also this kind of energy is also important. Like
Yeah.
you cannot live your life as a alpha male, non-stop competitive. You need to have that energy
balance.
tempered and enjoy life a little bit. You know,
But
which
it's a
is important
Singapore
also.
thing, bro. It's something that's inculcated in us since young. Indoctrination is very strong in Singapore, where they're like, you have to merit, you have to achieve whatever
achieve
you need to
KPI.
achieve based on merit,
Yeah,
KPI.
deliverables, yeah.
And it's like it's installed, and a lot of Malays will argue that it did good for us, but also there's another side of them where they will argue that it kind of chipped out most of the Malay, because part of being Malay is chilling.
Yeah.
I tell Douglas Lim all the time, you have no idea how much we love chilling.
Yeah.
The whole, whatever problems that you see that we have is because of our love for chilling. You know how much you love working hard? That's how much we love to chill.
No, really, it's in the history books, right?
Yeah.
Like all the British residents, they say the Malays are just Malays, right? They just chill. And I'm like, why fight it? Right? Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like in my bones, Jason, in my bones, the desire to chill is strong. It's so strong. You know? And the only reason why sometimes I work hard is like, I chill too much later, I cannot keep
Yeah.
up. You know?
You know what's the first thing I think of when I wake up in the morning? When I can go back to bed.
Oh, wow.
It's like, okay, wake up. Okay, I got that meeting. Okay, by 10 p.m. I can tidur balik.
Wow, 10 p.m. I get tidur balik is tidur balik is a 40 plus thing. Okay, tidur balik. You know what I mean? Do you have to take a nap in the day? Otherwise,
I have to
lah.
now.
My God, you know how many times I go to Singapore and then Fuzz and I will go in the afternoon, go do jiu-jitsu in the afternoon, right? Come out, then the first thing he say after done jiu-jitsu, right? Jason, the nap is gonna slap. So we go lunch, coffee, go back.
Nap.
4 o'clock.
No,
Bro.
but texting with my friends these days is, yo, I just had a great nap. You know, like,
Yes,
we're
yes.
sharing like
Yes,
nap
yes.
stories
Yes,
now,
yes,
you know?
yes, yes,
Bro.
45-minute
Yeah.
nap.
What I don't like is sometimes in the middle of the nap, like you live a whole different life in your dream. You know what I mean? Like you have a different consciousness, existence, you know? And then you wake up, then you now have to re-assimilate to the
Correct.
reality that you have. Bro, teruk bro. Those maghrib. Tu pasal orang Melayu suka cakap, jangan tidur maghrib. Jangan tidur maghrib.
Why?
Because
Why?
when you wake up, you disoriented. You don't know if it's day or night.
Right.
You know what I mean?
yeah.
It's night. It's supposed to be time to sleep, but then you're awake from sleep. You're like, what is...
The nap thing, right? Sometimes when I nap, let's say, and it only is the afternoon nap. The nap between 4 o'clock to 6 p.m. 4 to 6 p.m.
Yeah.
When I nap, right? Sometimes I get these really heavy dreams, like like that makes me nostalgic about my life as a kid. Then I wake up, I'm so nostalgic. I'm like, as a kid again. I feel like all the melancholy, all the memories. I'm like, no, I need to go and perform. It's like, I'm a different person in a different time. So I have to orient myself to like, no, I'm in the year 2026. I'm 41 years old. I later have to do this. So the nap brings you deep.
But I agree
Have you fell in love before in a dream? Like you really fall in love?
banyak kali. Like, it's so real. That nap dream is so real.
Yeah.
Very vivid.
Because like, I don't know, I haven't studied it, but it doesn't like your 7-hour sleep, there's like different stages.
Yeah.
So
REM.
we don't get to like, end credit our dream. Kita mimpi, oh shit, I gotta wake up and do a show.
That's true.
So I think
No
you
closing.
No closing, right? No closure.
But you continue your dream in the...
No. But it's like, it's so good, right? That, that nap dream, right? Oh my God.
I hate the falling in love part because like, I can feel it in my heart. Like macam, wow, this girl is amazing. I'm
it's
really
usually
falling
when you
in
have a
love.
crush with someone, right?
Maybe.
Yeah, usually for me, like when I have a crush on someone, then I take a nap and I'm like, oh my God, it's real. And then you wake up.
I'm still a loser. I'm still a loser.
Okay, I have a feeling that both of you don't have this.
Oh no.
But a lot of people have this, right?
no.
Including me. The recurring dream. Or the recurring nightmare where, and I have this all the time.
You're driving a car.
No. I'm in school. Exam coming up. I haven't studied.
Memang tak ada.
I'm going to fail.
Chinese dreams.
Really? I'm going to fail the exam. It's a very common dream amongst people to have the fear of being unprepared.
Unprepared
so
for
it translates
exam.
to in school. And remember, I always have this dream. And then how in the dream I'm having about being in school and facing an exam, I'm asking myself, why am I in school again? I finished SPM many years ago. I'm a doctor. I'm a lawyer. I'm a comedian. Why do I have to? And then I wake up. So my brain, my conscious brain.
Wake up.
Hey, no, you don't have to go to school. But it's a very common dream of being unprepared for exams.
My entire childhood is your nightmare, bro. I am constantly underprepared for every exam, and I'm just like, okay lah. Tomorrow I'll be okay. I'll be okay.
If you're always unprepared, then you're never unprepared lah. If you're always unprepared,
then you're actually
Default setting.
Default setting.
No, but for some reason I always manage to just, but maybe not maths, but everything I manage to just script through. Like I managed to get by. Like for some reason it's just.
Not like I said, I never thought you were stupid. You just
just uneducated, right? Macam sialan.
I believe the term is malas,
There's also a very common recurring dream amongst people where I don't have this, but a lot of people have. Their teeth fall out.
Teeth fall out. I have.
Like death, right?
I don't know.
No, teeth fall out. I think it's something about vulnerability. Or naked. You know, so you're naked in a dream. Oh, you ever drive, cannot brake.
Oh,
Yeah.
I've had that dream. Drive cannot brake.
Yeah.
But I'm a child in that dream.
Oh, why?
I'm a child driving a
driving.
car and I cannot brake. Yeah, I have those dreams.
Why were you driving a car as a child?
Don't know.
Wow.
I haven't Googled that. Yeah.
I've always wanted to ask you this, man. Do you ever, like on a typical day, right, when you were in secondary school or you were in
Yeah.
high school, right, would you ever, so because, okay, for backstory, Shamaine's dad is the director, producer, creator of Pimai Pimai Tang Tu, legendary sketch comedy show in Malaysia, right? I've watched it as a
Not
kid.
sketch comedy, sitcom.
Sitcom comedy. So it was a sketch comedy. Oh, sketch comedy is
Scenario.
Scenario.
SNL,
Okay,
yeah.
sitcom. And
Sitcom.
Sitcom, legendary sitcom. So, right, what was it like coming home from school and then do you go straight to the studio sometimes from school and then you go and visit dad in the studio?
No, come home from school and then my dad will come home after work, 5 p.m. And then my mom will cook dinner and then we all have dinner together. So my mom used to cook for the rehearsals as well.
Oh.
So then they would go to the rehearsal studio and my dad rehearses until like malam lah.
Do you go on show dates?
Rehearsals, no. Recordings, yes. So recordings always Friday, Saturday. So Friday they do camera rehearsal and then Saturday they do the recording. They record 3 to 4 episodes in front of a live audience.
It's amazing.
So cool.
So
cool.
that Saturday, so it's every 2 weeks. Every 2 weeks they record 4 episodes.
Right.
So they rehearse for 10 days lah.
So they
Yeah, the
rehearse
actors.
10 days, then
Yeah.
shoot on one day.
So they rehearse 10 days. That Friday too is their camera rehearsal, dry run. Saturday is the shoot with audiences.
And you have to get it
4
right.
episodes.
4 episodes.
That's good.
And,
Wow.
and you have to get it right.
You have to, yeah. So it's basically like live theatre, you know. They memorize the lines.
Wow.
Sekali jalan.
And this is why it's so good.
Yes.
Because it's properly done.
Yeah.
There's rehearsals and then shoot properly.
Shoot properly,
Yeah.
So good.
And all the actors came from theatre. So they're so
Yeah.
used to the rehearsal process.
The beats are so like, you know, those comedy
and,
beats
and
are
then
real.
in rehearsals, my dad gives them the freedom to ad-lib.
Great.
Yeah.
And then what works, simpan. You know, what doesn't work, you know, throw it out. But then on the, I mean, we all know it, right? In front of an audience, they're laughing, you know, they lap it up lah.
Yeah.
But I guess they can always like take it out.
Were there any moments, right? Like, you know how sometimes, like, I don't know if you guys have faced this as a comic, like when it's like an aha moment on stage where like you feel like, oh, when you watch someone's like, oh, this guy's gonna be something. This guy's gonna be like, when you watch like certain people do certain bits and you're like, okay, this guy's gonna be something.
Yes.
Were those moments present in Pimai Pimai Tang Tu? Like where you watch, like, I don't know, when Imuda do something, it's like, oh, so we didn't know he was that funny. Like, damn.
They're all so good. But Imuda, he will come. So first day of rehearsals, they all get their scripts. Dude leaves the scripts in the rehearsal studio. And he comes to rehearsal.
Memorize.
He just like, he never brings his script home, but somehow he will manage to memorize his lines. Yeah.
I don't think that talent exists anymore.
Yeah, it's just, maybe photographic memory.
He just reads one time now, then he
Reads
gets it
one
lah.
time, you know, and then he never brings it home. And he knows his lines. Yeah.
Wow.
So, and then like my dad's a bit like anal sikit kan. So like the rehearsal, they used to have a whiteboard with their names and like an attendance sheet. So he would mark who came, who didn't come, you know, and he will always like remind them like, hey, you missed like 2-3 rehearsals, like.
Do
Buck
Chinese
up.
people watch Pimai Pimai Tang Tu? They have to, right? Because got the Chinese girl.
Yeah, no. But we all grew up watching it because it was it was on prime time and it was quite a very popular show.
Is there
So I don't know
yeah.
about other Chinese people, but I do watch Pimai Pimai Tang Tu.
There's like equal representation of everybody in the show actually. It was a very Malaysian spirited show.
Very like when
Yeah.
if I like meet like Chinese and Indians today, like around our age or older, they would say like that was like the only thing they would watch back then. Yeah, because it was prime time.
Was
Yeah.
Kopitiam also something that you...
Kopitiam is very popular English sitcom. But I mean, sadly, it has remained Malaysia's most popular English sitcom. There's nothing that came after that that superseded it.
Right.
It's sad, but it was very good. It was on Netflix for a while, so I rewatched the.
Wait.
All episodes.
It's on Netflix?
For a while.
Yeah.
I don't know whether it's still on, but I watched it for a while.
So
I watched the whole thing. So now I'm rewatching again.
Oh, so
as
cool.
an adult, like, wow, got a lot of outdoor shots.
Yeah,
For a
yeah,
sitcom,
sitcom.
a lot of
Yeah,
outdoor
yeah.
shots, whatever.
Yeah.
But it was, and the writing was great, Mano Maniam, the one, I'm from someone says I'm from some union called the UHAM.
Yeah.
And then my neighbor said, that sounds like a bad Cantonese word. And my whole family died laughing. Just that gag.
Yeah,
Sounds like a
yeah,
bad.
yeah.
So good.
But even with Kopitiam, all the actors came from theatre, So
Correct.
many times, Astro have asked my dad to like do a sitcom like Pimai,
Right.
using the Maharaja Lawak comedians.
Oh,
but
those
they
guys cannot.
They will never commit to the rehearsal. So my dad said, tak boleh, because they will never.
Those guys
they
are too
cannot
chaotic.
commit.
They're too chaotic.
They cannot commit to 10 days rehearsal.
They can't.
Cannot.
They can't.
So I think that's why.
There's something
They
to be
function
said.
on chaos.
Yeah.
those
Even
guys.
Phua Chu Kang.
Phua Chu Kang is something
yeah.
that Singapore's biggest comedy export next to Kuma.
Yeah,
Kuma
yeah.
is still.
And they all came from
Theatre.
theatre.
They all came from
Keng
theatre,
Hua,
yeah.
There has to be
Hermi.
something about the discipline of theatre
Yeah.
that makes good TV.
Good sitcoms.
Good sitcom because
It's the acting because you do live in front of a live audience. You need that skill to sort of memorize the lines, feed off the energy of like the co-actors, the audience. It's
Would you say
different.
that Phua Chu Kang, right, as when you watch a sitcom like Phua Chu Kang, it gave you guys more of an insight of what the life of a Singaporean was?
I wouldn't say so. Actually, no, because not every Singaporean lives in a
House.
Yeah,
A
yeah,
house
yeah,
contractor.
rich contractor and it's a semi-D. And
Do
lives in a...
you you know why? What this is what I heard. The reason why Phua Chu Kang was popular back in the day, it was the era of building. So it was it was when Singapore was still a developing nation. So there was a lot of construction happening in Singapore.
Right.
That's the inspiration for a character like Phua Chu Kang, which was commonly seen everywhere.
Best in Singapore, JB,
JB,
and
and
some
some
say
say
Batam.
The funny thing is, I wish Gurmit Singh was here to repeat this, but like he said that the character of Phua Chu Kang was really derived off his old contractor boss. Like he had a contractor boss. And the contractor boss would say things in English. He didn't really speak a lot of English, but he would say things in English that didn't make sense, but somehow funny, So like, let's say the two of you are laughing, right?
Yeah.
He come here and was like, laugh what laugh? Laugh what laugh? Laugh your sister no hair. Laugh your sister no hair.
hair.
What does that mean? What does that mean?
I love that so much.
Yeah,
I love
yeah.
that so much. I
Yeah.
love that so much.
So it's derived of that, yeah.
But that's why Malaysians could relate to Phua Chu Kang because a lot of Malaysians live in house. And we all know contractors. Because we
Okay.
all
Contractors,
build
the
a house, whatever.
mother-in-law.
Mother-in-law. So it's
Then the
great.
Atas brother. It's a bit very like Frasier, right?
Yeah, it's a very good
My
sitcom.
God, Frasier over Seinfeld any day, lah, guys. I'm a Frasier fan.
I was lucky enough to do something in theatre called Sheer Madness, which
Sheer
is
Madness,
a play. So I was lucky enough to work with a director named Richard Garner, and he told me something which today still stuck.
Wait,
with
when
me.
was this?
2014.
You were a part of a play.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's called Sheer Madness.
How
it's a murder
long-
mystery / improv / crowd interaction murder mystery.
So cool. How long did it run for?
3 weeks. I did 2 seasons of it. Yeah, it's pretty cool because the first
fun,
act
it was
is
fun.
the first act is the murder. The second act is me and Chiho, the cop. I'm the assistant. We come and interview the suspects, and then the third act is we let the audience ask the murder suspects questions.
So cool.
And then the murder suspects will answer and and react to whatever they give lah. And we have a Bible to study to. So if they say this, we say that, whatever.
So what did Richard say?
He said something like, okay, so it's a comedy play. So what Richard said was, because he'll do the blocking and the directing. They say, look, if this was a drama, you have a freedom to move wherever you are because drama is drama.
Yeah.
But if you're doing comedy, you must be precise with your movement and what you say. Because comedy needs precision and clarity.
Yeah.
And ever since that, I thought, damn, you know, when we do comedy, when we're telling stand-up comedy, our opinions, our what we say and how we phrase our jokes must be precise and clear.
Yeah.
Then only the crowd laughs.
Sometimes some words just are funnier than other words.
Yeah.
You know?
You must say this word.
Yeah.
If not, that's not funny.
Cannot. My dad used to have a sign in his office: to make it in comedy, you have to be committed.
Okay, explain, elaborate.
You
I love
gotta-
this.
Commit to the
and
bit.
I think you gotta commit to the bit, you know.
Yeah,
And I
yeah.
think like we also use it in improv. You focus and finish, right?
I
You
love that
just
so much, yeah.
Focus, finish it, right? And I think it's good like if you're like studying like stand up and you've got like 5 minutes, and what if like the first joke like bombs?
Bombs, it doesn't, yeah.
Focus,
You have to believe
finish.
because the
Focus and
audience
finish.
believes.
Yeah,
The
yeah, yeah.
audience
Commit,
is
commit.
ready to believe in whatever the fuck that you're doing. But once they see that you don't believe,
Correct.
then now
Yeah.
they start questioning whether or not they should commit to whatever they're watching.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you, even though benda tu is not funny,
Correct.
if it's- you have
Yeah.
to follow through.
I have
Yes,
to
right.
like bring her name up again, Farah Rani.
Hey.
Second time.
So we were doing Disco Baldi,
Okay.
the first show,
Okay.
and it was a sketch about global warming, and like this makcik installed an aircon, and then the penguins came to like haunt her. So
How could you How could you destroy my home?
Okay,
so Farah and I played the penguin.
Nice.
And then so she's on like stage left, I'm stage right. We're waiting
Yeah.
to come in, and we have party hats as our beaks,
Yeah.
yellow, right?
Yeah.
But I think in like the chaos of like trying to put the beak on, the strap snapped.
Oh,
Right?
shit.
And I'm standing here and I can see her like, oh my god, right? But we have to go on as
Yeah,
penguin.
yeah.
Farah Rani takes the party hat and she comes in like this. Dia pegang the beat. And that's what you call commit to the moment, you know? It's like,
This woman could have been a lawyer. This woman could have been a lawyer. This woman could have been a legit lawyer. And she decided to just let go of
Let
that
go?
career to do this.
yeah. If I don't have the beat, people won't know I'm a penguin. So just hold the beat.
It's have you wondered, like people like these, right, that can actually that can have actual careers in their
Yeah,
lives,
yeah. But they
and
choose
they choose this, and us that have no choice,
No choice. This is what we have
This
to
is
do.
what I'm born to do. You understand? Like there's nothing else in my DNA, Jason, that I'm capable of doing in this. This is my contribution to society, right? This is my contribution, right? Right? Malay people be like, Chinese people be like, Indian people be like. That's my contribution to society. I don't know nothing about no penicillin. Okay. I don't know nothing about no promethazine. I do now because of rappers.
No, because Farah Rani's contribution is this
Yeah.
of getting her friends in jail.
Yeah.
And a roadblock
That's
for
my
no
roadblock
reason.
for no reason, right?
So yeah,
for justice, you know.
yeah.
So
no.
yeah, commit.
Yeah. That's interesting.
Till this day, Shamin, there are Jason's fans that come up to him and tell him that it's a waste you're not a doctor.
Really, yeah?
Betul.
Yeah.
Till today.
Till today. After global touring success,
Yeah.
you know, seeing how packed the room is, how many people bother to sit down to listen to his thoughts, they still come up to him and be like, you should really
How does that
consider.
make you feel?
It's very funny because it only happens when at a good gig.
Yeah.
The client sees me kill at a corporate gig.
Yeah.
Then and this is the client who is in charge of paying me.
Yeah.
Hey Jason, congrats, good gig. You know, people are happy. Hey, you studied so long, isn't it a waste? I'm like, you just saw, you saw me. You know,
Like if it was a bad gig, you get it.
Yeah.
Even though it will hurt more.
Yeah.
You know,
but I
you-
can understand.
Yeah, you'd
Yeah.
be
But this one's like-
you should fall back. You know, a good thing you have something to fall back on. But this one,
So recently this advanced thing of this. So recently, I won't say who, but one of Comela's colleagues came to the show in Perth. Colleague liked the show. It's a good show. Perth is always a great audience, right? And then she sort of asked my wife, like, so because she knows that I'm away from home often for touring, right? So then, so she asked my Comela, she asked, hey, so is your husband's always away?
Yeah.
Is it worth it? right. Is it? And she goes, is your husband's career lucrative, right?
Yeah.
So because like
that's worth it.
because you're away so often,
Yeah.
and it's lucrative, and this she has come to a sold out show, right? So is your husband's career lucrative? And then Comela, bless her heart, she goes, he's happy with what he's doing. No! You might as well say I'm broke. Don't say that.
That's not the answer they want.
Oh, Comela.
You have Poor thing dia lah.
Struggling.
Husband
Yeah,
very irresponsible, you know. Can
Give
be
up
doctor.
his medical
Don't
career.
want.
Yeah, wanna
very
do
irresponsible.
comedy. It's
Do this kind
kind of like
of thing.
coming off like that lah.
Hee hee ha ha. Want to go out and hee ha ha with
Hee ha ha.
everybody.
Yeah.
For
So
what?
you must understand. So then you must understand.
Very important.
Yeah, you must understand that. Okay, for example, my mother-in-law, bless her heart, we get along fine. But what my mother-in-law sees from her eyes is every morning, her daughter goes off to work.
Yeah.
Save lives.
Yeah.
Save lives.
Yeah.
Come back 6, 7 p.m.
Yeah.
Sometimes do on call.
Yeah.
Her husband wake up. Husband sends daughter to school. Come back nap.
Tired what?
Tired.
Then once in a while, afternoon go and pick up friend from airport. Come and stay with him.
Yeah.
And then suka every other weekend go and tour.
Yeah.
Show whatever.
Stay in nice hotel.
She was like, what is that?
I think you need to start buying
To
them
some
jewelry.
point, like Jason told me once, it was a fucking hilarious story of like he had a whiteboard on in the living room.
Oh
Tell the story.
So
So
we are living in a condo, right? So my mom-in-law will come, and this every weekend visit and also help clean up lah. Okay, very nice. So I have a whiteboard, okay, in the living room.
Yeah.
Next to the door actually. So whiteboard. So what I do is I write down companies which I do corporate gigs or I do their campaigns, what they owe me lah. So I can remember.
Utang
So
duit.
let's say,
Yeah.
but I put on, for me any month to see,
Yeah,
so I put,
yeah.
okay, let's say Coca-Cola 5,000, okay, Shell 10,000,
Yeah.
all this lah, Nestle 6,000, blah blah, they owe me. Football. So one
Banyak
day,
tau, banyak.
Because sometimes clients pay late, right? So I just want to
Yeah.
So one day, mother-in-law sees this for a while, keeps quiet, doesn't say a thing to me, goes to Komela and goes, hey, why your husband owe people money?
That's like her first reaction.
Why your husband owe people so much money?
No, but why is he owing major corporations, bro? He's owing major corporations money, bro. Not Along, not Shamaine
Shell,
Fuzz.
Coca-Cola. No,
he's owing Shell, Coca-Cola.
International
These
global
companies
brands.
that can bankrupt him, son. Bodoh sia. I was like, yo.
But I like
That's
how her
funny lah, I
immediate
forgot
thought
about that
was
one.
like, her immediate thought was like, he owes them money,
Yeah.
right? Not like,
No,
they
the other way, no.
No, but also why?
Why, right?
And I think because that time also was exacerbated by the fact that Komela's aunt was living with us for a while.
Right.
Okay, so that time we had no children yet. So
Yeah.
that time was worse because what the aunt sees is Komela goes off in the morning to work.
Yeah.
The husband wakes up 11 p.m. Okay, 11 p.m. Then comes back home 10 p.m. Right,
Yeah.
play video game.
Yeah.
And then of course the boss, all these sums are.
Yeah.
This guy.
Hutang. Yeah. These are all code names.
At some
Coca-Cola
point-
ni, semua code names.
At some point, the Indian family is thinking like, did we really marry a Chinese man?
guy.
This guy
Why
is...
is the Indian working harder than the Chinese?
Yeah. Because I think for a lot of people, right, and I'm sure it will happen to you one day, if not already, like the lay people,
Yeah.
to them, the performing arts, right, you are
Yeah.
either, as an actor, for example,
Yeah.
you are either
Brad
Yeah.
Pitt?
Brad Pitt, Tom Cruise,
Yeah.
or you're fucking nobody.
Yeah,
There's no in between one. There's
yeah.
no middle tier. It's either fucking successful or nobody. You're broke.
Yeah. I think it's people still think we're playing. People still don't think we're this is a real job. You know? So like it's people still think like, okay, he's gonna
Yeah.
Do you get it with your family? You're very close to your mom, and your
I'm
mom
very close to
follows
my
your career.
My mom is just glad that I'm not in trouble.
I
Yeah.
see.
My mom is just glad. I will attribute my success largely to the fact that my mom has low expectations of me.
Right.
Yeah, very low expectations. And my mom is just as long as you're fine.
Okay.
There's one time
Yeah.
after national service, my mom sat me down and she wasn't even like being mean or anything. She sat down, she's like, actually kau nak kerja apa? He's like, let's figure this out.
Right? Yeah.
Kerja apa?
But how come like you and your siblings like all ended up in the entertainment? Like,
I don't know.
Did you guys grow up like
I think it's largely me. So
Right.
I figured out that there's a way to earn a living, or there's a possibility to get out of the norm.
Yeah.
And the two of them were also like, okay, if that's what he's doing, we want to do the same. Yeah. And we there was a lot of play at home. There was a lot of sketches at home.
Yeah.
So every time we were at home, we would always act out sketches.
That's so fun.
So me, my brother, and her, we had the name of our sketch show was Konon Konon.
Oh.
Yeah. So that's the name of our sketch show. So every day there's a new episode of Konon Konon.
Yeah.
Where Farah will always play the psychotic female. She loves playing psychotic female, no? Like she's okay, so the premise of Farah is she just escaped from the mental asylum.
Right.
But she's keeping it a secret.
Oh,
okay?
love it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she's
yeah,
keeping
yeah,
it a
yeah,
secret.
yeah.
So when normal mundane things happen, sometimes the psychosis comes back. So she has to control the psychosis to not
Character note,
Right.
Yeah. And then Faris is an over enthusiastic drummer. Okay? He's always going into bands and he gets kicked out of the bands because he does too much in the band, alright? And I am just a person that hates happy people.
Oh, right.
Okay? So
Moody guy.
these three people live in a house.
Oh.
And the house is the house that we
Yeah,
live in. So we
yeah,
didn't have a lot
yeah,
back then.
yeah,
We only live in
yeah.
a two-bedroom apartment. So we live in a house. So that was the
How
the
do
show.
you act out this? Is a for fun only, for
For
you guys?
fun, for just
How
us,
did you create the sketch? That's so
we just
interesting.
create like random
I
sketches.
used to do that with
Wow.
my siblings
Yeah,
too.
so sometimes I will go on a date with a crazy lady, you know,
Yeah,
sit
yeah,
down
yeah,
and be
yeah,
like,
yeah.
kerja apa? Saya
Yeah.
tak
Oh,
ada lah,
wow.
saya tak ada.
When my brother was 12, 13, then
Yeah.
my dad gave him a video camera. Then
Oh my god.
aku
A
jadi
director was
talent
born,
lah. My brother was just recording stuff, and then we like to do all this like disappearing effect. You know, you run in, then you pause, and you go away, then it looks like I disappear.
Oh my god, so cool. So
And then we
cool.
used to do like dulu Windows screensaver. There was that space screensaver, right? So we had like a spaceship toy, and then we put it in front, so it looks like a spaceship. So
Wow.
we used to like play sama juga lah.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
main-main lah.
Yeah.
Right?
But mine is like when most of the brilliant,
Have to.
really
Yeah.
brilliant sketches come out, and then you
Yeah.
forget all
You
these
forget,
sketches.
yeah.
You forget all these
Wow,
sketches.
that's great, man.
Then as you grow old, it's like I was studying this whole
Studying,
time.
right?
I was just studying.
You just playing at home,
No, but
sketches.
I did play, but also my childhood was also geared towards me becoming a stand-up lah, because I like to talk. So in school, I become the MC for most of the school events like Interact
Yeah,
Club
yeah.
or Scouts. We have campfire, big events. These are hundreds of people come, and I always want to be MC because I
Yeah.
want to be the center of attention. And then I would join the debate team because obviously I want to talk and argue
Yeah.
whatever. Then after school, I doing A levels, no more debate team. I joined the national public speaking competition.
Wow.
Yeah, I was a finalist twice, but I lost lah. But it's just learning
Who
how
the
to.
hell won
Why?
over you? Who the hell beat you? I want to beat this guy.
Yeah, what's he doing now,
they were
right? Yeah.
No, they were both
He's a doctor.
No, they were both females. The first one was she was a singer. Her name is Mia something from
Mia
Sabah.
Valencia.
Yes, Mia Valencia.
Valencia.
She was the winner
Right.
of the first competition that I joined.
She has that
So she
over you.
won.
She has that over you
Then,
till you die.
The next year, I was like, okay lah, Mia's gone.
Yeah.
So I joined again.
Time to shine.
I joined again. I reached all the way to the finals. This other bitch, my classmate, her name is Jean. Very smart girl.
Yeah.
Very smart girl. Right? She wins. No, she wins the competition. Right. So I again
How dare.
finally lost her. Then after over that already, I want to apply to Cambridge. Tak dapat. Guess who got? This bitch. Jean. You know what I mean? Super successful lah. You know that. But I remember just all that liking to talk.
Yeah.
I was getting ready to talk on stage.
Yeah.
But it's so interesting because like when you're a child like that, the childlike mind gets so creative. You know, it's like do you believe that every child is like a creative before
Definitely.
before life?
Your imagination, right? We didn't have much toys, but you
Yeah.
just like we used to play Ghostbusters.
Okay.
So we take our school bag, we find like a cable, tie it
That's
to a
amazing.
badminton racket, and we just.
That's
That's so fun
Ghostbusters.
Yeah. Oh my god, I'm mad I didn't think of that.
And then kan Ghostbusters, they used to like have the pole, right? That they all
Yeah,
slide
yeah,
down. So
yeah,
we didn't have
yeah.
that, obviously. So the tangga, we would slide down the tangga.
You know what we used to do?
Yeah.
We used to do like acting exercises. Memang kita tak tahu like so Faris used to be this guy where he can be as rempit as if I have a rempit meter.
Right, okay.
So as he's walking, I can turn it up.
Oh my god, bestnya!
Okay, I'll turn it down. So I'll turn it up to 20%, 30%, and then he will like, he will add it up. The more, like a rempit meter, we call it, yeah.
You should do again, man. Kono.
This an improv game. It's so funny lah.
Is it? Yeah.
It's such a great concept.
Faris, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a
Rempit
fun-
meter.
Rempit meter, you know, you can just turn it up, turn it down,
Yeah,
turn it up, turn it
yeah,
down. Yeah. So it's pretty fun. Like Farah's character was actually very well thought because she's like escape asylum.
Kan?
Then
So
dia-
dia tak tahu aku
Dia tak
gila
tahu aku
kan?
gila, dia tak tahu aku gila.
So you guys have a show called Konon.
Yeah.
You have a name and everything, but it's you're performing to just you guys lah.
Yeah.
That's insane. It's
Yeah.
so good.
Yeah. The kono was just for us. Yeah. So we will always start it with okay, kono you. So that's how the name
right.
started.
Yeah,
so when
yeah.
we start the sketch, we'll be like, okay,
Yeah.
kono you are.
I
So-
think this is fucking brilliant lah.
Yeah.
You know Ricky Gervais and Stephen Merchant when they created The Office, they literally said that, look, we're going to write this show, but this show is to make us laugh only.
Yeah.
The Office is to make us laugh.
Oh.
I don't care what the BBC wants. I want to make it's funny for us.
Yeah.
And it turns out to be
Right.
a groundbreaking TV show because
Yeah.
you're not writing for the network, you're writing for yourself.
Yeah.
But the best thing also with kids, you don't have adult ego, you know, so you can
Betul.
really let go.
Do anything.
You can let go and be
don't
stupid.
need to
Play.
You can really play. You tak
or
payah
anything.
look, tak boleh tangkap answer,
Yeah,
you know, tak payah all that.
yeah.
You were just an idiot, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I used to memorize dance routines of stuff that I watch.
okay.
And then I just perform for my family.
That's the best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
You-
there used to be like this TV movie about the Laker girls.
Okay.
So at the end too, the big choreography, I like practice. Then I would call my parents come. I would always
Watch.
perform it in their bedroom because they lagi paling besar, right? So yeah, just put on a show lah. And then they
Just
have to-
you?
Just me, yeah. So I just learned like dance choreo.
Did you learn the Jackson 5?
Jackson 5, no.
I Want You
Michael
Back.
Jackson is my brother. My
Ah.
brother was number 8 in the Malaysian nationwide Michael Jackson.
Are you kidding me?
What?
Yeah.
What? Shamil?
Yeah. So
Can he bust out a move now for the real?
Dude, like we went for the Michael sing and dance screening the other day.
Uh-huh.
I would have loved to go with him. You didn't tell me you had that in your family. I would love to go.
So like we're all big MJ fans.
Of course.
And then so he entered the daerah Wang Semaju.
So wait, this MJ is a tournament got daerah
Wang
district level.
Semaju. So we were at Alpha Angle. And he won. So he won.
So he represented-
So he represented Wang Semaju. Entered the nationwide search. And he came out 8th. But
Wow.
it's not just him. My parents got too into it, I think.
Okay. Now like my career.
Like show parents,
Yeah.
you know, like
Yeah.
they got him to make the Smooth Criminal suit at like this atas suit maker Sparksman shop, you know. They made the pinstripe Smooth Criminal
Okay.
suit. I don't remember much of that era.
They made like proper.
Like got it stitched, you know.
Okay.
And then they got a fedora for him.
Wow.
And then my dad got like a professional makeup artist to do his makeup. And then the
Shit.
professional makeup artist got a wig. And then that wig, he actually cut it so that it's accurate to, you know,
Whatever.
Michael's length.
Gila lah.
So yeah, and he came out 8th. And then he used to perform at like children's wards in hospitals.
That's
so
sweet. That's so sweet.
That's so cool.
That's so sweet.
So that's why like with this whole Michael Jackson like renaissance, right? It means so much to my family because it was like we lived with Michael. Yeah. So Michael Jackson is
Which
the brother.
Michael was he? Was he bad Michael?
bad era,
The bad
bad
era
era,
Michael?
bad
Okay.
era.
He wasn't Thriller Michael.
No. But
Billie Jean Michael?
Wangsa Maju, I think he did Billie Jean.
Billie Jean Michael.
Billie Jean,
Yeah,
that's the
and then
classic.
the national level, he did Smooth Criminal.
Wow.
Yeah.
Did he? Okay, so when you guys watched, of course, you told me that she's seen it for like how many
5
times?
times.
5 times. You've seen the
Yeah.
movie 5
5
times.
times, yeah.
And when you went with your brother, then
Yeah.
did he then bust
Cry.
out the moves with all the other?
So the first time he watched it, he went with his friends, like booked the whole cinema.
Yeah.
He bust out a move.
Oh,
that's so cool lah.
Oh,
Your brother is
dia
way-
seorang je lah. He's the only one that can
I
bust
got
out.
other people juga lah. Yeah.
So Shamin has been asking me to watch the movie lah.
How have you
Michael.
not watched it?
Because okay, so I'm gonna ask you guys. So the movie, right? So what I've seen so far of the movie is the Jafar Jackson.
Yeah.
In a scene, he's recreating the music videos that we see lah. For example, Thriller, he's doing Thriller.
Yeah.
The Motown, Billie Jean, Motown, he's doing that lah.
the Motown 25th.
Now, so
yeah.
why would I pay money to watch? No, listen, I'm not done.
Yeah.
To watch his nephew,
Right,
his
right.
nephew recreate something when I can watch the real thing. The real thing.
Yeah.
Why? What's
There's
what's the extra?
Dramatized version of his law.
Okay,
Yeah.
so the behind the scenes,
behind the scenes,
Behind the
live,
scenes.
the law.
Okay.
And it kind of like you can it takes you through the life of what he was going through, even though it was in like it's very jump cut.
Yeah. I mean, it jumps from Jackson 5 Terus to Straight Off the Wall, right?
Yeah, you have to know a lot about Michael
Yeah.
to kind of get what's going on.
But there was a lot that, because like critics were like, it's so like sugar coated kind of like biopic lah, right? But I think they had like a lot of issues, like legal issues on certain things that they couldn't
couldn't say.
cover.
Yeah.
But I learned like new things about Michael from the movie. Like he had this long time personal bodyguard, Bill Bray.
Oh, okay.
20 over years was his bodyguard and
Right.
was like a father figure to Michael because Joseph Jackson was
Also,
abusive.
beating on him.
Yeah. So
yeah.
like, watch it.
Yeah,
No,
watch
of
it.
course, I will watch everything related
It's
to
still
Michael.
showing, isn't it?
No, dah habis.
Dah habis,
but
yeah.
24th June ada finale tribute.
Oh my
When-
god!
wait, I'm
Are
around,
you going for that one?
I can't
Kat
because
mana
ada
ni?
show. I think TGV Pavilion, the Bukit Bintang and Bukit Jalil.
Right,
Isn't it crazy? Like, like more than a decade after his death, like bro, almost 2 decades, right? After his
Yeah,
death,
17 years. Yeah.
So this guy is still making waves every time he
Gila.
comes back.
He was so iconic, right? The first time I watched him, right, I was a kid. I was walking through a shopping mall called Atria at the
Yeah.
time. And Atria, you know the pirated VCD?
Yeah.
So this pirated shop, VCD shop, he had put on Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
The VCD,
Yeah.
the anniversary. So this CD package is that it compiles all his iconic performances.
Yeah.
So I'm walking past and I see him do the dangerous, the dangerous Smooth Criminal Billie Jean
Yeah.
performance at the 1995 MTV Music
Yeah,
Video
yeah,
Awards.
Yeah.
They play and I'm just a kid. I don't know Michael Jackson. I don't know who he is.
Yeah.
I just see him dance. I just stopped there for a while.
Yeah,
And I watched
transfixed, right?
transfixed. I was
Yeah.
watching the whole thing. Wow, who can move like that?
Yeah.
And I bought the CD.
Yeah.
And every day watch again and again and again and again and again.
Berhantu.
Crazy.
Yeah. It just moves. Yeah, it's moves that are just so sharp.
Yeah.
And like it's not even out of this world kind of move style.
Simple. Then
Yeah.
create lines, right?
Ah.
Precision, ons. Yeah. I'm very annoying to my Gen Z niece because I'm like, Michael Jackson got famous before social media.
Of course.
You know,
Of
like
course. Yeah.
we only knew his music and his music videos.
Yeah,
Like,
that's it.
That's all we got. Of
And we
him,
knew Neverland
you know?
after that. We knew that Neverland existed.
And like,
yeah.
you know, his music videos were like world premiere. Everyone just sits around the TV. Want to watch his music videos, you got to go to like Speedy Video, right? They'll play his
Yeah.
music videos.
Yeah.
And he got that famous, you know. So don't go say Dre is bigger.
No.
Yeah.
Okay?
There was you know Gary V
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
he
yeah,
was
yeah.
asked this question and it's so funny. Here's Gary V is chilling at a resort or whatever. So
Yeah.
the influencer asking him lah. He goes, do you think I Show Speed
Yeah.
is now more famous than
Michael Jackson. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right? And the Gary's like, look, can you just stop there right now?
Yeah.
I love I Show Speed.
Yeah.
He's the best at what he does. But you must understand in this heyday, like you see this resort, right? No one here doesn't know Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
Everyone here in this room knows Michael Jackson,
Yeah.
right? Stranger, excuse me, hey, do you know I Should Speed? Nope. So no matter how big he is, you can never fight Michael Jackson at his prime.
yeah.
It's insane.
I saw a tweet and somebody saying like, "Oh, who would you say is the equivalent of Michael Jackson's fame? Would it be the Beatles? Would it be, or would it be, would it be the Beatles? Would it be Elvis? Or would it be like anybody now lah, like Drake, whoever?" And the tweet was like, I hate to say this, but that man was very close to Jesus.
Yeah.
He's closer to
Yeah,
Jesus than he was to anybody else. Like
after Jesus, the most
people
popular.
in the Amazonian tribes
Tribes
knew who he was.
yeah.
So I would say that I'm sorry. He's
Yeah.
closer to the Messiah.
Yeah, I saw another tweet where same lah, like who's the goat, whatever. Then someone replied, people are fainting in cinemas watching his nephew play him. What do you think? People like, this guy is making women faint from the beyond, man.
What?
Yeah.
The goat, man. Yeah.
He was so famous. You know the story about the music video in Brazil?
The favelas. Yeah.
All I want to say is that they really had the government couldn't guarantee security.
Yeah.
So his producer talked to the cartels,
Yeah.
and the cartels guaranteed his safety.
Yeah, because the boss is a big MJ
big fan.
fan.
So
Yeah,
don't worry,
we'll jaga you.
He said this is the safest place in Brazil today.
Yeah.
Shot the video at the favela. In the favela. Insane.
Yeah.
When he passed away, I remember some of the media, the post, Michael Jackson was vilified by the press, calling him Wacko Jacko.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you guys lah.
You guys. Yeah.
You are the ones
You
lah.
guys did it.
I remember you all this American media, you call him Michael Jacko.
Yeah. Do your post lah, what
You're
the
the
fuck?
fucker.
Yeah,
Then when
yeah,
you die, many vilify you
You
the
guys
fucker.
did it, right? Yeah,
Bastard.
exactly. Yeah.
I saw this interview with Mike Tyson, the most dangerous man on the planet.
Yeah.
He said that one time he pulled up in a club and then like he saw Michael Jackson with 10 women,
Yeah.
right? And then he was like, and then he was still in awe of Michael Jackson. This is the most dangerous man alive, in awe of Michael Jackson, like a kid.
Yeah.
So he goes to Michael, was like, Michael, which one of these are with you?
Yeah.
Because I don't want to like cross any lines with you. And then he said this. I said, Michael's like, they're all with me. Get your own bitches.
Yeah. That's so good. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, well, yeah. So I don't think anybody's gonna reach that. So like, yeah.
What's the next? Is it going to be a sequel? Are they going to do more?
We're gonna do part 2.
About other,
I hope they don't screw it up lah.
Because the part 2 is why? Because part 2 is.
I don't know. I feel like this first one, the vibe that I'm getting, it's like because there's so many things they couldn't feature, like the 1993 allegations,
Baby
when
Dagling.
Yeah, when they were living,
later.
when he was living with Diana Ross, they shot those scenes. Then Diana Ross punya team said you cannot use. Yeah. Cannot. Yeah. Because
was he in
allegedly,
love with Diana?
macam, yeah, he was in love. There was like this big age gap and stuff.
But how can Diana Ross say no to another movie talking about her?
Yeah.
You can say no lah. Like you have to give them like
Permission, right?
Or to shoot in her actual house?
No.
to,
Use her liveliness.
Use her liveliness. Yeah.
Yeah.
So and then I think they just had to like restructure the film, but it turned out people liked it, man. I think
this film you mean?
This film, yeah.
So the next one could be they're missing out a lot of
They
details.
just have to sort of like recreate the essence of this film.
At the end of the day, it's kind of like we just want to enjoy as much Michael as much as we can enjoy.
Yeah.
I went to the cinema to watch the documentary. This is it.
That was good. Yeah. This is it.
It's a docu about
His last tour lah.
His last tour tak jadi because he
Yeah.
died.
Yeah.
But they have footage of him in rehearsals.
Yeah.
So they made it into a movie. A
Documentary
docu.
lah.
Yeah.
We went to watch it. It's good.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah, his moves weren't as sharp, but it was still there though. It was like,
Still there.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then he
But
gave
it was so nice listening to his music in the cinema sound system.
And then he was also like talking about, he was earnest about climate change. He said, look, we got only 3 years left. We have to reverse it.
I have a theory the world went upside down after Michael
After he died.
Yeah.
Wow, shit. Oh, shit.
Yeah. So I'm going to go watch it. Just that,
Trump's presidency is because of Michael's death, I would say.
Yeah, totally. Yeah.
Anyway, before we end, do we have dates, ladies and gentlemen? Jason, you got dates to promote?
Oh well, yeah. I'm in the middle of my tour, and I'm coming to do my show in Malaysia from the 8th of August all the way to 17th
Tell
October.
Malaysia how much you love Malaysia.
I love Malaysia, man.
Yeah.
Patriotic so much, and roti canai.
Yeah.
I love Malaysia. Tickets at jasonleong.my.
Shamaine, you got any?
PJ La Fest. I'm doing a show with Joanne Kam. I'm not sure about the dates, but it's the D-Stage punya comedy fest.
Cool.
End of July.
Cool. And my dates are all on FADZRIRASHID.com as well. Big show 12 September at the Esplanade. Please show up for that one. And Malaysia tour coming up soon. If I'm coming to your city/town. Thank you very much, guys.
Thank you.
This has been the
fun.
Let Loop podcast. Thank you. It was so much fun. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.
Bye.
Let